So we're diving deep today, getting curious, tapping into that empathy.
Sounds intriguing.
It is actually. We're looking at some notes on innovation. And
Yeah.
the thing is, it's not all about the tech, not just gadgets and gizmos.
Right.
There's this human element that's, well, kind of crucial.
Yeah,
And that's where curiosity and empathy come in. You with me?
absolutely. These are the building blocks, the foundation of impactful innovation. I'm excited to dive in.
Me too. And our notes, they start with this idea of curiosity. It's like the spark.
Yeah, the driving force.
Exactly. It's what makes us question things, explore, turn those everyday, head scratchers.
It challenges.
Yeah, those challenges into opportunities like aha moments.
It's all about embracing uncertainty. If we think we have all the answers, then, well, there's no room to grow.
You're completely right.
No space for those aha moments. Think about the Post-it note.
Oh, that's a good one.
It was a mistake, a glue that didn't quite stick right. But someone was curious enough to ask, hold on, what if this could be useful a different way? Boom, a whole new product is born.
It's fascinating how those little accidents, those mistakes, can turn into something groundbreaking.
It happens all the time.
And the research actually gives some pretty cool, actionable tips for getting that curiosity flowing.
Absolutely. One powerful technique is challenging those assumptions we all have. Don't just take things at face value.
Right.
Ask yourself why, like 5 times in a row.
5 times.
Yeah. It's called the 5 whys analysis. It can help get to the root of an issue, uncover those hidden opportunities.
Okay, 5 whys. Got it.
And another key, seeking out different perspectives.
Makes sense.
Talk to people with different backgrounds, different experiences, different opinions. You'll be amazed by the insights you'll gain.
That's so true. But imagine you're all fired up, curious, ready to tackle a problem, but you don't really get the people who are actually dealing with it. That's where empathy kicks in.
Exactly. Empathy. It's at the heart of problem solving. It's what goes beyond those numbers, beyond the spreadsheets.
The human element.
Exactly. It helps us connect with the human needs behind a challenge. Data can tell you what's happening.
But empathy.
Empathy helps you understand why it matters.
Hold on, though. I mean, data can be pretty powerful, too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you can analyze data and actually get a sense of those needs, motivations, the why.
You're absolutely right. Data and empathy, they're not in opposition. They work together. In fact, when you use them both, that's when you get the full picture.
2 sides of the same coin. So
Exactly.
we've got curiosity, we've got data, but let's unpack empathy a bit more. Our notes break it down, actually.
Oh, yeah.
2 key types of empathy.
Yeah.
Cognitive and emotional.
Right. Cognitive empathy, it's about understanding someone's perspective, seeing the world through their eyes, putting yourself in their shoes, as they say.
Okay, got it.
And emotional empathy, well, that's about feeling what others feel, sharing their emotions.
So you need both. You need to understand and feel to really innovate.
Exactly. Both are crucial for innovation because they allow us to connect with the human experience behind a problem.
And our research gives some great tips for developing both of these. Like active listening is huge.
Absolutely. When someone's talking, really listen.
Yeah, really listen.
Not just to the words, but how they say it, their body language, their tone of voice, all of it. And instead of just waiting for your turn to speak,
And don't interrupt.
exactly, ask those open-ended questions. Really dig into their experience. In fact, why not try this yourself?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Think of a problem in your community or workplace, and now imagine you're doing a mini empathy interview.
Like I'm the interviewer.
Exactly. You're interviewing someone who is directly affected by that problem.
Okay, I can see it. What kind of questions should I be asking?
The key here is to ask open-ended questions that encourage people to share their experiences more deeply. Things like, tell me about a time when, or what's it like to? These types of questions really get people talking.
Okay, got it. So I'm listening, asking questions, and that gives me insights to work with.
Exactly.
But imagine you take that curiosity, that initial spark, and then you shape it, refine it using empathy. That's where the magic happens.
Absolutely. Their research actually has a great example of this. The Embrace Infant Warmer. It's this low-cost, portable incubator designed for developing countries.
I've heard of that. Pretty incredible.
It is. The inventors, they were curious about why so many premature babies were dying in these regions.
It makes sense. It's a huge problem.
And they combined that curiosity with such deep empathy for the mothers and families who were losing their children. They listened to healthcare workers, families on the ground, understanding their needs. And that's how they created this incredible solution that saved countless lives.
So we've talked about curiosity, the spark. We've talked about empathy, the heart. But what about our listeners? How can they use all of this?
That's the key question, isn't it?
It is. Whether they're designing a product, leading a team, or just trying to connect better with people, this stuff matters.
It really does. Challenge yourself. Approach every problem with both your head and your heart. Be curious. Ask questions. Listen deeply. Be open to different perspectives. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. And remember, innovation isn't just about cool ideas. It's about making a real difference.
So, final thought. What if there's a downside to empathy? Can you be so focused on others that you forget yourself? It's something to think about as you cultivate these qualities, this balance.
That's a great point. It's all about balance.
It is.
It's finding that sweet spot.
Well, that wraps up our deep dive. Until next time.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.